Hi everybody, so we're stopping at the UK largest beer attraction, which is here in Glasgow. It's called the Well Park Brewery and it's home of a very famous beer in Scotland called Tennent's. So this started being brewed way back in 1556, however wasn't actually brewed for the public until 1740. So Tennent's is the most popular lager in Scotland. It has about 60% of the market. There is, interestingly, there's actually a stronger version of Tennent's, which is called Tennent's Super Lager, which has almost 10% of alcohol percentage. It's actually not that popular here in Scotland, but if you ever travel to Italy, you will see Tennent's Super Lager everywhere, as the Italians love it. So let's have a little look. Before the 1800s, the parish church was mainly responsible for funerals and burials. However, there was a growing need for an alternative, and Glasgow was one of the first to join this campaign, as it has a growing population with fewer and fewer attending church. And so, this cemetery, the Glasgow Necropolis, was opened in 1833. So it's a Victorian cemetery. I'm going to show you a little bit more. It's absolutely beautiful. It has over 50,000 buried here with over 3,500 monuments. Let's take a look. Worth mentioning that, as you'll see from the monuments, people who are buried here were, of course, people who had a high status, powerful people and wealthy people in Glasgow at that time. Just behind me, I am in the necropolis. You can see the beautiful Glasgow Cathedral, which is part of the oldest part of the city in Glasgow, which we will be going next. As you can see, yes, I am wearing sunglasses because it's actually a really nice day. The weather's not always bad here. So we are right in Old Glasgow. This is where the city was first built when it was a small town, and as you can see, the architecture is pretty old. It's the oldest in the city and it's absolutely stunning. The cathedral where we just looked at is just behind us. So I'm going to show you a little bit about this old part of the city. Now I'm going to show you a really fashionable bit of town called Merchant City. So Merchant City is known for its stunning architecture, which I'm going to show you. It's lovely restaurants, nice cafes, bars, so it's a really good place to go out and have a good time as well. It's called Merchant City after the merchants who used their money to build this area. Unfortunately, the merchants in Glasgow and in other places at that time were involved in the slave trade, and that's how they were so wealthy, and this money was used to build this area of Glasgow. So I just thought you could know a little bit about the history, and I'm going to show you what it looks like. So let's go. everybody. Well, the sun is still shining. It's actually getting really hot here, believe it or not. So here we are in the main square in Glasgow. It's called George Square. Just behind me is the Glasgow City Chambers, and that's the home of the Glasgow City Council. Sometimes